We love to talk. That's undeniable. That's the reason why we're here in the first place. Thank God that we have the voice to express what we feel and help deliver our ideas right before everybody in this room. But the hypothetical question is, what if the time comes when we lose our voice? Will we be able to stop delivering our speeches? Will that hinder us from expressing ourselves? Will our Toastmasters life become lifeless? A pleasant morning to all of you, my fellow Toastmasters and friends. Good morning.
Good morning.
Today marks as technically my last day as president of my beloved club. And I should say that this presidency is one of the fruitful years of my life. Let me tell you why. Way back last year in my inaugural speech, I was vocal about my advocacy to help our members realize the purpose of joining this club. My motto, pressure is a privilege. Pressure is absolutely different from stress. It's a positive thing because with it, one's potentials can be generated. That is why I had come up to my terms of theme as branding Kamanava Brunch with excellence. Maya Angelou, an American author and poet, said, "I've learned that people forget what you said. People will forget what you did. But people will never forget how you made them feel." A lot of us may have forgotten my being a tormented torpe, and only a few could still remember how I impersonated the great Wilson Lee. But in my case, I could never forget how several people boosted my confidence when they pushed me to join contests and believe in the best that I could be. I would like to make that unforgettable feeling of being inspired to all the members of this club. Admittedly, this club struggled when it comes to membership and retention. What started out as 23 has slowly gone down. Some members had to pursue their other dreams, thus they opted to leave the club. I felt sorry that the club's strength, our immediate past president Cameron left, wasn't maintained. I felt I did something that made them leave, and I failed to do something to make them stay with the club. I also thought that there's something in me as a leader that made our guests decide not to sign up with us. I did not really want to grow as a club, but I realized we can attract new members and retain existing ones, not by focusing on membership strategies alone, but by nurturing the core of this organization. We need to address the main reason people join this club. Why are we all here in the first place? That is why we had to tailor fit our approach to each member. We had to help each other. We had to help each of us realize our quest for self-improvement. Our group mentoring program so far helped us realize our goal. Unaware of the other effect, which we also did, it made us feel comfortable with each of the members, making everybody in this club gel with everybody else that easily, given that feeling that we are not just a club, but we are one big family. Our closeness is evident in our meetings. We could even poke fun with each other without being offensive, like what Cameron did a while ago. Thanks to you. We could even get to the point of sharing our secrets. something that we can't do to some other people. And that created the unique bond which makes us difficult to leave this club. Thus, we were able to retain our members. To date, our club has completed the Distinguished Club Program with 10 points. A round of applause to everyone. To date, we have also reached the minimum number of members, and that is 20. And as of this time, we are awaiting the official announcement of Toastmasters International that we are one of the President's distinguished clubs in the entire world, the highest award a club can get. We have achieved those goals not because we primarily aimed for them, not because we think this club as an inverted pyramid company that only aims for more members and members and members, but because we aimed for quality. We aimed for high quality. We aimed for excellence. And with excellence, everything else that we aimed after followed. During the term, we had discovered brimming potentials of some members. Kamanava continued to produce champion speakers with a new list of names. There is Nice, who placed runner-up in the area contest for evaluation. Let's give her a round of applause. We have Marian, who's only barely 6 months with the club, but placed runner-up both in numerous and international prepared speech categories in this year's speech contest. Karen and Matt continued to wave the banner of the club by emerging as area champions in the impromptu speech and numerous speech categories respectively, and runners-up in the division speech contest. To Mylene, let these champions be your inspiration. They didn't get those trophies in just a snap of a finger. Our club meetings serve as these individuals practice arena in order for them to better themselves as speakers. Excellence is not made overnight. With constant mentoring, with constant practice, delivering of speeches, listening to evaluations, and practicing again, they have emerged as champions. In connection with that, I would also like to thank those people who have wholeheartedly shared their time and knowledge in making us improve as speakers and as a club. And they are our general evaluators. Let's give a round of applause to Pat, to Ed, to Kiel, and to Ida. You have made us see our blind spots. You have motivated us to do better. You have helped us. And with that, I thank you. Of course, I can't survive a whole 1 year presidency without the enormous help of my co-officers. Cameron, our immediate past president, thank you for constantly reminding me to set my choleric personality aside and learn to delegate tasks. Jackets, thank you for your brilliant suggestions and for heading our special events which made them extra colorful. Francis, thank you for ensuring that everything is in order in every meeting and for being our club addict. Jean, you played a huge role when it comes to renewals. We even got to the point of shelling out your personal finances to temporarily fund for our new members. Nicey, thank you for trying to sell Kamanava to potential members, radiating that ever amiable personality of being a princess to everyone. communicators, and 2 competent leaders because of your assistance. Thank you. And of course, to Zaldine, my mentor and our area governor, I thank you for the constant reminders of my responsibilities for the club, for making me aware that my personality and attitude have to change for the good to become a better leader, and for putting my feet back on the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, these individuals deserve your thunderous applause. Most importantly, I would like to thank all the members of this club. You are the reason we officers persevere to make our meetings interesting. We couldn't afford to lose you. Without getting the mix of my hyperbole, a thread that you will not renew pains me so much. You have been dear to me, and I would like to thank you for choosing Kamanawga among hundreds of other clubs in this metropolis. Every meeting makes us work on to give you a valid reason that you made the right choice of signing up with the club. Thank you very much. Now that the core of the club has been well established, we have decided to bring this out of Toastmasters and share what we've learned from our manuals. Kamanawga Branch Toastmasters Club will leave a mark to our community by starting to do community outreach project next week by sharing inspiring and entertaining stories to those less fortunate, sick, and abandoned kids in an orphanage. It is our purpose of sharing our talents and skills to these kids and make them feel even a bit of fun that we have been constantly sharing with in our every meeting. Fellow Toastmasters and friends, these highlights and milestones make me realize that sooner or later, if we would lose our voices, we don't need to worry because we have left an imprint to other Toastmasters, and we will be leaving another imprint to those children outside of this club. Because I believe that our voices are infectious and they multiply. As what Barry Manilow said in his song, it takes just one voice and everyone will sing. That one becomes 2. That 2 become 4. And before we know it, we have influenced and touched other people's lives in one way or another. And that we teach them that it's not paying back that will make them better individuals, but it is in paying forward where they can generate more voices. On this note, as the outgoing club president, I bequeath my responsibilities to Karen, our incoming president. Fellow members that support her the way you supported me, not only because she is way nicer than I am, but because, like me, she also has a lot of plans for our club. Fellow Kamanawgans, my name is Eduardo R. Capayo III, your humble president. It has been a great pleasure to be at this position for a year, for leading the club in branding it with excellence. But you know what? It's been more of a pleasure for me to have served all of you. Good afternoon.
You are so welcome.